What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in New York City at Stadium Goods with Fallout Boys, Pete Wentz. Gonna do some sneaker shopping today. Gonna see what he's feeling, what he's not, and then hopefully he's gonna buy some sneakers.
Sure.
Let's go. Pete, one brand that's not represented here, but we should talk about is Supra. Talk about like Chad Muska, Terry Kennedy, and that movement back in California.
Yeah, Chad is crazy in a good way, in a great way. It was, at the time, I think, super forward thinking. Like, they were going high in like military before it was like on trend, which I like. Like, I'm like, at that point in my life, I was like, I want a shoe that's like almost unwearable. They were doing all kinds of crazy stuff early.
And then in 2009, you had your own Supra Vader that released CCS.
Yeah.
What was it like to get your own shoe?
It was super cool. Honestly, we did that one like in you know, Jordan colors. Yeah, I mean, I did a Vans, like a 101, or like we made like 200 shoes that I just gave to my friends that I still have in my garage, a lot of them. But it's fun to like make your own shoe. I can only imagine how fun it would be to like be able to create the body and then like have people like, you know, line up in tents to wear it and stuff like that. I'm not there, but that's pretty cool.
Pete, New York City, the Air Force One is such an iconic silhouette, but when we talk about Cali, Vans really stick out. You know, you're wearing Vans right now.
Yeah. These were designed by my 9-year-old.
They look cool. So just Bronx just drew on them?
Yeah.
Awesome. Talk about your love for Vans and what it means to like Cali skate culture and everything.
Yeah, I mean, Vans is one of the easiest like casual wear, but you can wear them with kind of anything, you know. And one of the things I love about where I live is you wake up and the weather's going to be basically this all day, you know, or whatever. And so Vans is kind of like the perfect thing to accompany that. You know, our drummer Andy Hurley wears Vans slip-ons all day, every day for like the past 17 years.
That's crazy. Talk about new collaborations. We see Jerry Lorenzo's Fear of God.
Fear of God ones are dope. And you want to know what? I was going to the Cubs-Dodgers game, playoff game, and I was like real mad because I was late, and I was like, I can't get in, and I was like cheating, you know, like I was in the wrong lane, you know, whatever. And Jerry Lorenzo let me in front of him, and I was like, wow, man, I like your gear too.
Nice.
Yeah, but these are awesome. I think the collaborations are really cool. To me, shoes are kind of like art, like the art on your wall. Like my taste is gonna be different than someone else's taste, and you gotta like wanna like look at it every day when you wake up. And I think it's the same as shoes. Like there's a lot of shoes that I like love. Like I have Cause Air Force Ones, but they just look really weird on my feet for some reason. So like I just have them, and I love them, and I love Cause. I love it, and it's dope, but I just like don't know if I can wear them.
Pete, what do you remember about Nike SBs in that era?
So our band was signed to this label, but then Jay-Z became the president of the label, and him and Beyonce would come out to like our little shows, like Webster Hall or something. Like, I don't even really remember. And it was just wild because like we were like just this like little punk band, and then I remember we would like take a picture with, you know, Jay-Z after or whatever, and then we're like, what shirt is he wearing? We couldn't figure it out, and it was like whatever, 2003 or something. And it was like, oh, babe, like we figured it out, and then we were like, just rock all, like, and we went like too crazy. You know what I mean? It was like all over print, like it was just too much. But I remember Joe in our band had the, he got the Tiffany's, and we all thought he was like balling like crazy.
Pete, throughout the years you've been around Kanye, you're a big fan of his sneakers. Do you remember the Yeezy 2 Nikes? You wore them out, they went online, and how that came about? Yeah, man.
These were dope. I thought it was like, I felt like the Back to the Future influence, and like it always felt like straps and glowing and that stuff, which is, Kanye's awesome because I think he approaches everything as like a pure artist. Like the money doesn't matter, what culture is doing doesn't matter, which is like really important for our society that there's somebody who's doing that. You want to know what's crazy, really, to me, that I think about is Axl Rose back in the day. He used to wear those Converse weapons that had Axl on it. I'm like, he was kind of like Kanye, but like back in the day. You know, like he's like, I'll just wear like a kilt and a catcher's guard or something. Like it's just like crazy.
You're a big fan of these as well.
Yeah.
What of the Adidas Kanye silhouettes are your favorite?
I like most of them, to be honest with you. I think they're really interesting, and you know, like the 350s are obviously like super comfortable. They're kind of just like wearing slippers or whatever. The power phases, I think, are the raddest, and that's maybe like the dad in me or something, you know?
Dad shoes are in though
now, mine I literally, you can't wear anymore because they smell so crazy, because I like just wore them
But they look great worn.
Yeah. Encino is my runway.
Oh yeah, see? Look at that. It's a good tagline. Pete, you're from Chicago, and you're also a rock star. The Jordan 1s were a big rock star shoe back in the 80s. And being from Chicago, what is it like to see that crossover of two cultures?
That started it all, you know, which is crazy. I couldn't have them and I wanted them, you know what I mean? And I got them and I wore them. We went to Uganda and we shot this video in Uganda and I ended up getting this crazy red clay on them that just like wouldn't come out and they just looked crazy forever. There's like no doper shoe, you know what I mean?
You talked about some other designs. Do you like the Jordan 2? What are your favorites when it comes to that?
I like the Just Don ones. There's something about it that like reminds me of like, and I think it's probably on purpose, like there's like a Chanel like
inspired
vibe to it, you know, but they're easy to wear. I like that they're monochromatic. I mean, Jordans are just awesome.
Pete, what some people may not know is you play tennis a lot.
A lot. I would play all day if I could. If I didn't have any responsibilities, that's all I would do.
Really?
Oh yeah,
and
6 hours for sure.
Wow, and do you play like a few times a week or even more?
Every day.
Wow.
My play doesn't seem like I play that much, but.
We had Roger Federer on the show.
Oh yeah.
He did a Jordan 3 for a tennis shoe. What do you think about the crossover of tennis now and a basketball iconic silhouette like the Jordan 3?
Tennis, it's like an interesting spot like where you can like flex a little bit, you know? I think that, I mean, Roger's so iconic and such a good player that I think he can kind of do whatever. I saw him definitely warming up in the Off-White, which is pretty crazy to do.
Yeah.
These are clean and like the crazy thing is I think that there's people that like worship Roger, like you know, like, and so there's people I know that would just buy these just because it's him and who would know nothing about Jordans or whatever.
For sure.
I think they're awesome. I also think that US Adidas tennis kit that Pharrell made was like super sick and super clean.
Definitely. Well, we talked about everything. Now's the easy part. You get the browser shelves, pick out what sneakers you want to buy.
Cool. All right. Brandon, I'm gonna get the Prestos. Do you have those? Also wanted to get the Fear of God Vans in this colorway. If you got those.
Got you.
And it's Agassi.
Got you.
So your total will be $2,749.09.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Pete, thanks so much for coming through. Make sure everyone checks out Fall Out Boy's new album, Mania, available everywhere.